Hello. We say
Hello.
hello to everybody. Happy Memorial Day to everyone. So thank you for coming on a holiday.
Indeed.
Yes. Pastor Edward, you have the stage. So I don't know if you want to
Okay.
do hymn time. I'm always have my
Yes.
hymn
Yes. Let's do
next
chemo
to me.
time. Yes.
Yes.
For this Memorial Day,
Mm-hmm.
we say cheers to all our vets, indeed, who has given their lives and who are now serving in the U.S. Army everywhere. Indeed. So we're gonna count to three, and we're gonna say cheers and take our hymn.
So who's ready to do that with us? Miss Arlene, Nick, how are you, Nick? Miss Sharon Bones, Miss Emma,
Let's
Dr.
see who out there.
Novel. Oh my God. I'm making my him is
Hey, Miss Florence, I'm even home. So,
I don't want nothing to get lost from my him.
yeah.
Nick, you have
Okay.
your him?
Actually, I'm not
Wow.
home. I'm actually at dinner. So I'm just,
Okay, no problem.
Oh,
We'll chill for you. We'll drink for
okay.
you.
Emma
Yes.
doing her
Indeed.
him. I got my
Okay, great.
him.
Okay,
Okay.
great, Miss Emma.
Okay. Great.
So, all right, we're gonna go on the
Fantastic.
count of three. Ready?
Yes.
One, two, and three.
Three.
Himo time, go. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm. I like to sing when I'm drinking my him. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it goes down
Mm-hmm.
so well.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm.
Mm.
Definitely.
This
Mm.
is lifesaver.
Mm.
Boosts your immune system,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
gives you energy.
Right.
We need
Right.
a lot of
Mm.
energy to do atomy.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you are working full time, you're not free yet, like me, like Miss Worsley, like Pastor
Mm-hmm.
Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
You need a lot of him after 8 hours or 12-hour shift.
Right.
Definitely, you need some him to make some phone calls, to do your business, to do what you got to do in order to achieve your financial freedom. So we say hello to Dr. Will Shields. Hello to Mr. Marshall Bailey. And hello to CEO Dr. Marie Manny. Manny, sorry. Miss Patricia, hey, doing him more time with us tonight. I'm glad. Mm-mm.
Welcome,
Great.
Lamoy and Florence. Lamoy, I met her today.
Lemoy.
I'm
Okay,
very
great.
excited
Mm-hmm.
about Atomy. So welcome everyone else. Welcome.
Mm-hmm. We welcome everyone, every one of
Mm-hmm.
you.
Good evening,
Yes.
Florence. This is Angie May
Yes.
out of Atlanta. How are you? Good to see you tonight. I
Oh,
just
good
want to
to see
say, yeah, it's good to be. This is the first time I'm joining your call tonight, and I just want to say I'm happy to be here. I do have quite a few guests on the call tonight, so I just want you all to know that
you.
I'm happy that you all join the call. Please stay to the end. I believe there's going to be a lot of great information here that you all are going to be interested in seeing, not just for yourselves, but for those that you love and care about. We're in a company that I believe is not only changing lives, but saving lives as well. And so if you come here and you jump on and you jump off, you're going to miss the information. So don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Stay and get what is for you so that you can go out and share this valuable information with those that you love and care about, because this company is literally not only changing lives, but saving lives. So I just want you all to know that Dr. Amani, I see she's on the call tonight. Arlene is here. We have Cornelius is on the line. Don Marie's here. Dr. Willie Shields is here. Dr. Norvale out of California is here. Glendy is here. Inel is here. Loretta is here. Marshall Bailey is here. Thank you so much, Mr. Bailey, for jumping on the call. Mary Bowes is here. We have Renee on the call. Rhonda out of Michigan is on the call. Rico, who's up in New York, is on our call. Vicky Terry just joined our call. We have a lot of great leaders here tonight. So you all just hold on to your hats. Hang on. Hopefully you're going to see some great information tonight that you're going to want to go out and share this information with the world. Cornelius, thank you so much for joining the call. Don't want to miss anyone. All of our leaders are here tonight. So we're looking to get some great information so that we can move forward in our business, because we are serious about taking this business to the next level. And that's not just in terms of the finances that we reap as a result of being here, but it's in reference to what is going on with our health. We all know that our health is our greatest wealth, and without it, you all, what good is it? I see.
And so after that,
Yes. So thank you all so much for allowing me to share, and thank you for joining the call as well. Okay, go right ahead.
Give a big round of applause. Leader Sales Master NG is on fire.
And I see
I am
Franco.
very proud of you, girl, for inviting your guests. In our meeting, all of you are welcome. Okay. So, Pastor Edward, you have the stage. Hey, go for it, my friend. Diamond Master. You are a Diamond Master, Pastor Edward.
Okay. Indeed. Welcome.
And I'm Royal Master Florence Lendor, Royal Leaders Club member. Okay. So let's go.
Yes.
Let's get started.
Yes, indeed.
We're ready for you, Pastor Edwards. We drink our him, so that's good.
Right. Okay. And
all right.
And I'm a Grady baby. Born and raised in Atlanta. So I want to share a little throwback. And this throwback is it's when Florence just became a royal master. Indeed, just became a royal master. It was awesome. So we did a little video at the Academy Center, and just wanted to share a little throwback right now. Okay.
I love him because it gives me so much energy.
I love him because it keeps me healthy during this pandemic.
Hello, I'm Elvin Bernard Stroyer. I am a life coach, but also I'm a minister, and I love my him. Matter of fact, during this time of COVID and pandemic, I do my him every morning because it helps to enhance my immune system. God bless him.
I love him because it replenishes my cells and therefore strengthens my immune system.
Yes, in the him you have those 3 herbs, which is Angelica radix, Cnidium officinal, and Paeona japonica.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Lynn Ryan. I use him because I love this wellness organic product. It gives me energy to go each day, and I feel very energized to do what I got to do. I know it balances my white and red blood cells, it builds my immune system, and I love him. That's why I encourage you to use him. Come join the family with Automy so we can all use him together. Be blessed.
Hello, this is him. I've been using it now for a while. I love it. It gives you a lot of energy, boosts your immune system, especially now with the COVID and with people coming down on cold and other virus infection. This is the perfect fit. And all you need to do is to take it once a day and you're good to go. Thank you.
Men and women, husband and wives, if you need a little package to go out to the weekend to have a good time with your spouse, take a chance with the Him and the ginseng. All right? You can call us at any time and we'll supply you with the ginseng, the energizer, the catalyst for marriage.
As a royal master, I'm making like 5 times the amount I used to make as a registered nurse. And I'm free, I'm my own boss, and I don't have to go to work. Okay, so it's been 4.5 years since I don't work as a nurse. This right here, so I'm on the Leaders Club members also, earning, when you earn like $100,000 a month or more, they give you this pen. I love it, and I encourage, a lot of people to take part in Atomy because you can be financially free and you can become a millionaire. Why not? By using Atomy products, share all the products with the world, and attend the meetings and the trainings. Okay, so if you're looking for something to achieve your dreams, Atomy, this is it. And also, you register for free, right? You have a free website, no auto ship, no website fees, no annual fees, no fees whatsoever. Daily necessity products that you have already been using, well, Atomy is willing to pay you for using their brand. And also, with one ID, you can do business around the world, wherever Atomy is. Okay, so it's a global, international business. So you can be in United States, and then you have business partners all over the world. And Atomy is unlimited. Okay, unlimited business. So that means there's no uh, cutting you off at a certain level. No, it's unlimited. That means with one ID, you can go all around the world and have business partners that doing Atomy and using Atomy products. Thank you.
All righty, all righty. Okay. Happy Memorial Day again. That's your throwback for the evening. We don't often do throwback. That was just pretty interesting. Wow. Okay, now, uh, do anybody have any testimonies? You can raise your hand and we will recognize your hand. Okay. Any testimony on this evening? Anybody would like to show some love on this evening? Definitely.
Yes, Mr. Strozier, this is Angie Mason again out of the Atlanta area. I just want to say that I've used a lot of the products now. Very satisfied with the results that I've been getting, but I recently started using the skincare product. And, my skin I consider to be good skin already. But it wasn't until I started using the Absolute that my skin is popping like nobody's business. I think I said that when I came there for the opening of Florence Center. Then we've had several people to actually try the skincare line. And when I tell you the difference that we have seen in the texture of the skin has been absolutely nothing but amazing. And when people use the skincare product, they come back and they say, people are complimenting their skin. They've never had anybody to compliment their skin before. And so not just myself, but all the other testimonies of people using that particular product have been nothing but amazing. So we haven't stopped talking about it. We did a uh, um, facial there yesterday at my wellness center. Miss Kim came and did facials on some of our clients there. And I'm telling you, the skin afterwards, we took before and after pictures, and the skin was just amazing. So can't say too much about the Absolute. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Awesome. And we just gonna, before we have our next testimony, we just gonna keep at that also. Absolute. When I came into the business, I often heard about anti-aging, but I mean, I'm a man, so my knowledge in skincare probably would be limited. But when I heard de-aging, I'm like, de-aging, that sounds like reversing the age. And it really does help to reverse the look of your age. I'm serious. I've had some of my business partners that are men, to do some of the absolute skincare and to see their before and after picture, they actually look younger. And as for myself, hey, I'm trying to hold on to my Billy D with that absolute. Yes, indeed. So, thank you very much for that awesome testimony. That was great. Do anybody else have a testimony? Anybody else? Okay.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, my name is Patricia Rigby. I live in Florida. I have a testimony about my son concerning the hemohim. Years ago, it was in 2016 when my son had a stroke, unfortunately. It was a very serious matter where he was flown from one country to another to have, by air ambulance, to have emergency surgery. And when he got to the ER. The doctors were waiting for him. And when he got to the ER, the emergency surgery that was done by the neurosurgeon, because he was bleeding on the brain, um, the bone had to be taken out of my son's brain, where it was put in his stomach for 6 months. After that happened during the surgery, and then he was in ICU for a while, and then he was in the hospital for a while. But during that time, after the bone was taken out, he was recuperating and the bone was into his stomach for 6 months. And after 6 months, he had to go back in surgery again. The neurosurgeon took the bone out of his stomach, put it back into his brain, and to make things continue to go on as he was healing after the stroke. He had no movement on his left side. His left side was completely paralyzed. And so as he was recuperating and getting better, um, one of my leaders here in Florida, when I called her, she was into herbal medicine. And when I called her and asked her if she had anything that can help my son, she told me about hemohim. And she was saying to me, she said, Pat, it's good, it works. And so I said to her, I was in another country at the time in Turks, and I said to her, um, go to my son, because my son is in Fort Lauderdale, go to my son, give him a box of the hemohim, and he will ship it to me. So she shipped it, my son did that, and he shipped it to me. And then I started giving it to my son 3 times a day. At the time, my son couldn't walk on his own. I had to lead him. He was learning to walk again. I had to lead him from whether he had to go to the bathroom or whatever he had to do. I had to lead him in order for him to do that and assist him in everything he was doing, because he had to relearn everything. And after giving him the hemohim for a period of time, one day, my people anatomy, I tell you, I was in the kitchen just preparing some lunch for him, and I heard some movement in the bedroom because he was sitting in the wheelchair. And because the neurosurgeon had said to me, ma'am, just make sure that your son never falls, never falls. And when I heard the noise, I ran from the kitchen into the bedroom where he was, because I didn't know what was happening. And when I got there, he was standing. He was shaking, a little nervous, but he was standing on his feet. And I was totally amazed, because my son could not stand on his own. And until someone actually put their arm under his arms and lifted him up from the wheelchair. And then he was able to make movements. But this time, when I heard the noise, he was already standing on his own 2 feet. And I just screamed out to him and I said, please, for God's sake, don't fall. And then I started walking with him. I put my hands around him and started walking with him and leading him to where he wanted to go. And I tell you, my testimony is it was only because he was taking those packs of Hemohim, those sachets of Hemohim 3 times a day. My son regained strength in his entire body. He gained strength in his legs where he was able to stand again. And I mean, as I read about the Hemohim oxygenated his blood, gave him energy, and helped him to walk again. Right now, he's walking, he's driving, he's going to church, he's even taking part in ministry right now. I tell you, I give all praise to God because God is amazing. But I want you to know also that the Hemohim helped him a great deal in moving his body again, being able to move. So I can tell anyone about Hemohim. Hemohim has blessed my entire family, blessed me. As we just took Hemohim just now, the doctor and Florence and myself and whoever else was taking it, the Hemohim really give you energy during the day. And I mean, I take it on empty stomach, full stomach, whatever. I just make sure that I take it and try not to run out of it. But I just thank God for the opportunity to know about Hemohim because it helped my son so much after the stroke to put my son back on his feet. Sometimes I tell you when I talk about my son and to see what he went through during that stroke, and he had the stroke because of hypertension. And you know, I really can say now when I look at him and to see what he has gone through, those 2 surgeries that he had to endure, it was just amazing that now he's back on his feet and he's doing so well. So I give God all the praise and I thank God for Hemohim. That's my testimony.
Yes, indeed. Praise the Lord, from whom all blessing come. And we all of us, we rejoice with you. Indeed.
Yes, thank you.
We all rejoice with you. My. You gave us the glass tonight. Yes, indeed.
Yes, we do.
That
Yes,
is
we
all
do.
right.
Yes, praise
Yes.
God.
You know, I want to share something from our program last week, our Ask the Doctor program. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed it up because it's like several testimonies that are on this video. But let me find that video. Several testimonies that are on there. But the last 2, I'm just going to try to start it right long at the last 2. Very special testimony. And comes from our Ask the Doctor program. I believe this will be it right here, I think. Let me see, I'm going to start it right here.
Subsiding. And when I sucked.
We need to kind of do a daily maintenance, okay? As for prevention, prevention is very important. We want to continue to advance. The way you can continue to advance your health, you continue to do certain things, okay? So, all right, Dawn, please share your testimony.
Hello, everyone. So I'm fairly new to.
You can turn your video back on. You looking all pretty there.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't feel pretty.
Okay. All
So
right.
I'm fairly new to Atomy, and I'm actually setting up a wellness practice in Tucker. And I was over there with the contractors 2 weeks ago. And so while I was over there, I was on a consult call telling another nurse colleague of mine about the products. And I got off the phone and the contractor guy said to me, "Ma'am, whatever it is that you're talking about, I'd like to try some." So he walks closer to me and he says, "I have end-stage kidney disease. My doctors ordered me a couple months ago to be on dialysis, but I am refusing." And he says, "If those products, whatever I heard you talk about them, are what they say they are, I'd like to try it." And are you hearing me?
Yes, very well.
And I actually have product in my car, so I gave him the general contractor that I hired actually purchased it for the subcontractor. And he got I gave him the Hemohim and the Noni juice. Last Thursday was 13 days when I saw him next. And he came up to me and he says, "Ma'am, that stuff really works. So he says that he had hematuria, which is blood in the urine. It's gone. He said he had no more trace of the hematuria. He said, my prostate has improved. He said, my kidney numbers are reversing. He said, when I go home at night, I was squinting even close up to the TV just to watch the TV. He says, now I can see clearly across the room. And he was going on and on. He says, my energy levels are up and all of that. So I was really so excited about it. And I said, is there any possible way you could give me your labs like before and after? Because I would like personally for that to be a part of my portfolio. Because that's pretty impressive to know that somebody who was ordered to be on dialysis and now he's saying most of his symptoms are gone, subsiding. And the other testimony is
Before you go to the other testimony,
uh-huh.
my question: did he tell you how much of each that he was doing, or had you already told him how much to do?
So I had told him to do 4 of the hemohemes per day.
Fantastic.
So that's, yes, 4. And then a full glass of the little mug that comes with it of the noni. Yeah, so he's on his second batch now.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so he's doing much, much better. I actually saw him today because I was on the job site today for a good, he arrived about 8 o'clock and he left like 5 p.m. Energy levels are up. He's doing good. You know, he's like, wow, that thing really works. So he's actually a member. So I told him that he could go ahead and, order his own product now and start, because he has a powerful testimony, and to start sharing it with others.
Indeed, definitely. Thank you. And okay. And the second testimony.
And the second testimony is, I still do work like as a nurse supervisor at the hospital, and one of the nurse managers has cancer of the breast with metastases. She has been in and out of the ICU, on the ventilator, on high flow oxygen, and this last stent here, she was in a good 4 weeks. Several of us managers got together to purchase, a protocol for her from Atomy. So we gave her on Friday at 1 p.m. She was in the ICU on high flow oxygen. We gave her the noni juice. We gave her the hemoheme. We opened it up for her and have her suck on it. And we gave her the high dose vitamin C. Sunday morning, they downgraded her from the ICU with just regular oxygen, regular 2-liter oxygen, from high flow oxygen that she has been on for weeks. And 3 weeks before she was on the ventilator. So I think that is pretty impressive. So, encourage her mom and her husband to continue to use it. So we have just been thrilled.
Excuse me for a second. She was in the ICU?
In the ICU on a ventilator 3 weeks ago, but has not been able to leave the ICU because her lungs are so bad. So she's been on high flow oxygen. So the regular unit will not take her with high flow. She still has to be in ICU under careful watch.
Okay, so the parents then made the decision to give her that? Who made the decision to give her that?
No, we have been telling them about the Atomy. I've been telling them about the Atomy, and they finally agreed to take it.
Okay.
So several of us nurse managers got together to get the products for her. I mean, like to purchase it.
What?
Yeah.
Compassionate nurses. Compassionate. Are y'all hearing this? Wow. And because they gave y'all permission, y'all were able to do it.
Well, not the doctors didn't give us permission. Her husband gave us permission.
Right, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, them. Yeah, the husband did. Somebody that had the authority to say, yes, we would like to try that.
Yeah.
Oh, see, sharing the good news, that is awesome. Definitely. So
yeah, we've been pretty happy, and she's doing well. We check on her every day. She's doing much, much better than, last week where she was still struggling in the ICU.
Fantastic, fantastic. Hemohim, uh, scientifically is good for for the respiratory. That's in the National Library of Medicine and it's also a Google Scholar. If you do a research in Google Scholar, you see that it also helps not only the immune system but also the respiratory system and many others. Oh, somebody said there are people in waiting. Thank you. People in waiting. Can't be. Oh no, man, that must be an old message. Because I disabled the waiting part. All right. So, is there anything you want to finish on, Don?
No, that's it for now.
Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. See, we are being empowered this evening. I hope y'all are taking note. Okay, taking note. Okay, Maria, I see you have your hand up.
Yes, good evening, Pastor Sturzer. Good evening, everyone. Yes, I have a testimony. One of my downlines customers, she is pregnant, and her testimony is about hemohim. And so she was having a problem with her baby. She was having subchorionic hemorrhaging, which is just basically bleeding between the uterine wall and the chorionic membrane around the amniotic sac, during her pregnancy. Okay, so they were telling her that the baby was pretty much floating in blood and they did not expect the baby to survive. She also said the doctors had found a cyst on her left ovary. Um, and so she was having a lot of problems with the baby. They did not expect the baby to survive. She was having a lot of pain, in a lot of pain. So they kept monitoring her. And, she had to be on bed rest and had restrictions. She couldn't lift anything. But she started taking the hemohim. And now she started taking the hemohim. After she started taking the hemohim, she went back to the doctor, and the baby's heartbeat had been really kind of really weak, but now it's much stronger since she took the hemohim. And the surprise was the doctor said that they could not find any more blood leaking into the amniotic sac. And so they said that where her baby was swimming in this blood, they were expecting the baby not to survive at all. But now she is able, the baby's going to be fine. They're telling her now that she's going to have a very healthy baby. Um, she's feeling much better. And she thinks she's just going to, they told her, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. She's going to keep taking the hemohim. And she's just really excited. So I'm just excited about that testimony because it's
Alrighty. So I tell you, we have the testimony. We have the testimony. Definitely have the testimony. You know, and our our number one product stands up the test of time. I tell you, they just keep on going and going and going. That hemo here, and see if you notice, with you know, if you're taking hemohim on a regular basis, you normally do supposed to do about, they recommend 2 a day. But if you listen to the testimonies, when your health is swinging in the wrong direction, sometimes you might take a little bit more. You know, hey, because sometimes you cannot go bear hunting with a switch. A lot of y'all can identify with that. But we have health care, we got skin care testimonies, we got oral care testimony, uh, hair and body testimony, all even detergents testimonies. I tell you, all kind of testimony. And and it's interesting that the toothbrush itself, it's like these are prestige products. And this toothbrush is a luxury and prestige product. Atomy toothbrush, a toothbrush with antibacterial properties to ease your mind, flexible bristles with a tapered end of 0.30 mm that are made of gold powder that is 99.9% pure. Yes. And the science behind it is that the super slim bristles help to remove plaque, while the gold powder prevents bacteria from flourishing. And if you keep on reading about the gold, whereas it helps to brush away, you can say plaque and bacteria. That is so awesome. So we need to always, find out as much information we can on each one of the products. There are a lot of good YouTube information that are out there in different languages. Okay, so I'm big on searching out certain things as far as YouTube is concerned. There is I'm gonna show you something. This particular product, this home all-in-one, we have a couple of testimonies with the home all-in-one as far as people overcoming eczema with this home all-in-one. That's a blessing. That is a blessing right there. That home all-in-one. Okay. Well, right now, we're gonna flip the switch. We're gonna flip the switch, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the business side of it. So I have a nice, it's about 8:44. We're gonna let y'all get back to your Memorial Day on time. I mean, in a timely manner. But I want to show you this general information on the business side of it. For those that like to share, okay? All right, everybody is not super sharers already, but if you can share with a few people, you need to watch this video. Okay.
Let me tell you a little bit about the Atomy opportunity. Well, Atomy is a company that distributes absolute products at absolute price through an e-commerce platform. Atomy is a South Korea company, and it was founded by Mr. Hang-Gyu Park in 2009. Atomy does not manufacture the product, but buys directly from the manufacturer and distributes through the network marketing system, so there are no middlemen. Like I said before, Atomy distributes premium products, absolutely the lowest possible price. What kind of products? Well, all daily necessities. Atomy has 450 products of own brand, manufactured by Kolmar Korea, and in South Korea they have the Azamol, which distributes 10,000 plus products in association with other companies. What sets us apart from any other network marketing companies? Well, there are no fees. No monthly fee, no yearly fee, no joining fee. It is completely free to have an Atomy membership. Along with that, we have no starter kit, no auto ship, no obligation, meaning that you don't have to order every month. You simply order the products that you would like as you need, and they ship directly to your door. Also, you can have a global business. You can have one number, one identification number. You can have members already at the moment in 19 different countries. And there are another 52 other countries about to open. So how does it work? Every product you buy, you generate PV. PV means point value. You have your personal point value and you have your group point value. Your personal is whatever you buy for your own consumption on a daily basis. Whatever you need, you buy for yourself. And as you register people, as you have a member, these people will love the product and they will keep reordering. So as they reorder, The points accumulate. Everybody's point, your personal points accumulate. That's something also very different from any other network marketing company. So your group will grow, and as your group grow, the company will start compensate you, and the company will compensate you by depositing money in your bank account. Another amazing thing about Atomy is the equal opportunities. There is a limit that you can make monthly, and that means everybody can get there. Different from the traditional system, which works like a triangle. 90% of the people that are working day to day, and putting all the effort, they're only making 1% of the company's profit, while 1% at the top are making the 90% of the profit. Well, how does Atomy work? It's an upside down triangle. That means the people that put the most work, they'll get to the top and they'll make the most amount of money. Our business model also allows you or has the potential of earning an income of minimum $60 a day up to $1,200 a day. Atomy distributes the income like in a global sale profit of 100%, 30% goes to Atomy and 70% goes to the members. Out of the 70%, 44% distributed in the general commission, 20% the mastership commission, and 6% in the educational centers. As your two legs grow, very different thing about Atomy that sets apart from all the other network marketing companies, and you don't have to open many different fronts. You can only open two legs. Just like as humans, we need two legs to walk properly. At Atomy, you need two strong legs so you can earn your residual income. You're only gonna give your personal ID number to two people. The third person you're gonna put under somebody, and so on. And there are no limit to the level you can get. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 deep, you will still be reaping that result. So as your daily commission, how does your daily commission work? The first level, for you to start making money, you generate 300,000 personal PV, and each one of your groups, your left group and your right group, generate 300,000 PV. That means that you earn $60 a day. This is a general commission and it's paid daily. The next level, 700,000 points, personal and group. You start earning 120 a day. This can be done many times during the month. So it's $120 times 25 times if your group is reordering, if your group keep growing. The next level is 1.5 million points. You're earning 240, 2.4 million, $360 a day. 6 million points in each leg, you're earning around $600 a day. 20 million points in your group, you're earning $1,000 a day. 50 million PVs, that means you're earning around $1,200 a day. How long does it take you to get there? It's up to you. How fast are you going to show this opportunity? Well, the next level when you reach way of making money is through the master commission, the 20%. How does it work? When you have 700 personal points and you have in each leg two groups making 2.4 million points, you reach the sales master level. That means that you're earning 10% of the company's profit. The other 10% is distributed through the 6 next levels. Well, the sales master, you get 10%. That means your monthly income is around between $2,000 and $4,000. Diamond master, 5%, between $4,000 to $10,000 a month. Sharon Rose Master, your income can be between $10,000 and $20,000 a month. Star Master, $20,000 to $35,000 a month. Royal Master, $35,000 to $50,000 a month. Crown Master, $50,000 a month. And Imperial Master, $80,000 a month. This is mastership bonus, not counting the first general commissions that I talked about. Also, you can leave your business to 3 generations. The work you put on today, your family, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren will reap the results. Another very important thing that I want you to keep in mind about Atomy. For Atomy, customer satisfaction is important, but not the most important. The most important thing for Atomy is customer success. So I wish you all a lot of success. I hope you come join us. Thank you so much.
Wow. That's interesting. I like what she said. Customer success. Wow. That is. Do anybody have any questions at this time? Anybody have any questions? What about any comments at this time?
Was that particular video on YouTube about the business?
Yes, yes. If you look up Atomy compensation plan, and it'll pull up, like, several different videos, and you'll be able to look down the line and and find it. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Question.
Uh-huh.
Is the recording that you're doing tonight, is it going to be available?
Get with, let me see, get with okay, Florence, you might can answer that question. Because it's not my Zoom. Nick.
Yes, sir. Yes, the recording will be available to those who are on Telegram. In the Telegram groups, those who are in the Telegram groups. Miss
Okay.
Ronce Miss Ronce has a couple of them, so she usually posts them to the Atomy English on Telegram, the Paragon Center on Telegram, and the Atomy Global on Telegram.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Lynn Ryan. I see you have your hand raised, or were you just applauding?
Yes, good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Our Sharon Rose Master Lynn Ryan.
It's a fantastic night. I'm telling you, these testimonies are so fascinating. And I am telling you that the Hemohim worked for me. This Hemohim worked, and it works for me. I was diagnosed with asthma when I moved to Georgia a couple years ago, over 20 something years ago. And I'm telling you, when you feel your chest is tight, and when you feel that you cannot breathe, and you have to run to the doctor for a nebulized treatment or an inhaler, I'm telling you, it is so frightening. I was the one who experienced that, and the mucus was building up, the allergies was bad. Praise God. After 2016, when I found Atomy, I am telling you, it's no joke, it's no lie. No one paid me to say this, but Hemohim works. It breaks the mucus. It's anti-inflammatory. That means it breaks the inflammation. It dries up the inflammation. It dries up the mucus. How I felt, I'm telling you how it made me feel. Because when you have that bronchial mucus in your bronchioles become inflamed and swollen, and it makes you have difficulty breathing, and make you want to cough, and choke. After I started using this Hemohim, nothing like that. I haven't used that nebulized treatment in donkey years. I haven't used it, and I praise God, hallelujah. Because I'm telling you, I used to feel like I could pass out. My chest was getting tight. But when I used the vitamin C and the Hemohim and the other products, it just accelerated my health. So I'm very grateful for Atomy, not only for the health aspect, but for the wealth aspect. What I want makes two is a free network, free business to sign up. You don't have to pay to sign up. It's free. And then you have your own franchise. Then you have access to all these products for your face, for your guts, for every part of your body. This is, oh my goodness, you're getting a franchise. You should have bought that franchise. We have access for our families, our friends. We can share. We can help to change lives and save lives. What a remarkable company. And thanks for all the leaders and for Florence who introduced me to Atomy. I'm ever so grateful. We work together and she's a nurse, I'm a nurse, and she taught me about Atomy and the support with Rosalie. And dear Pastor Bernard, he is a great presenter. Let's put our hands for Pastor Bernard. Let's put our hands for him. Thank you. Thank you for joining the Atomy family. If you are not a part of it, join it tonight. Thank you. God bless you.
Indeed. Indeed. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, it's about 8:58 at this time. Do anybody have any more questions or comments on this evening?
Do you need to be invited to the Telegram group?
Nick, I'll let you answer that question.
Yes, you do have to be invited or have your if Miss Florence has your number, she can add you to it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good question. Good question. All righty then. Okay. Well, it's about 8:59 at this time. We're not gonna hold you any longer. Appreciate everybody coming out to Florence Lindahl Super Zoom. It's always super. I'm sure it's always super, I tell you. And we carry the good news indeed, because we want you to share the good news. Indeed. When you bring someone back next week, bring a guest, bring a friend, bring a neighbor, bring a family member, you know, bringer, okay? Y'all come back now, you're here. And I'm going to say at this time, it's time for us to say good night. So you can unmute your mic and you can say good night, okay? God bless everyone. Continue to bless you. Good night, John Boy.
Yeah.
Good
Good night,
night.
everyone.
Good night,
Good
John.
night.
Good night, Emma. Good night, Carol.
Good
Good night.
Night.
Good night, Dr. Nobel. Good night, Amanda. Indeed.
Good night.
Hey.
Good night.
Okay. Good night, Arlene. Good night,
Good
Sharon.
night, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Good
Good night,
Night,
night.
Donna
Florence.
Marie.
Good night. Good night,
Good night,
Florence.
Odie.
Good
Good
night.
night, Miss Angie.
Thank you for sharing, Miss Patricia.
Good night.
Yes.
Good night,
Welcome,
Great
Glenda.
Florence.
testimonies, Miss
Great
Patricia.
testimony.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you
my
for
dear.
sharing.
Thank you. God
Mhm.
bless.
God, yes, indeed. Good night, Sandra.
Bless everybody.
Night. Good night, Lillian. Good night, iPhone.
Good night.
Good night. All righty then.
And good night to all of
Good
you.
night.
Blessed night.